fixed, okay. Now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew, ooh. Only winning is exception on my crew, yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this, ayy. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this, ayy. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'ma act a fool with this, okay. Yeah, yeah. Then I hit that.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's built private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was popped, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with it, so what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
This is Dev B Music.
Hey yo, yeah, Nike check.
Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguars. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Right there. 54, right there.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch the slant.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. 3.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
54. Mike 50.
Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Let's go now.
2nd and 11 now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Watch twist. Watch. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, exit.
Minshew sets to throw. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Smoke. 57 the mic. 57 the mic.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. James White's first carry. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
The New England ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On the ground, this is Michel. And some space here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
17 yards. First down, Patriots.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, They want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Yards. First down, New England.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now White. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
He was brought down
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll try the air now with Newton. This is caught. Watkins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 14 on that one, and a first down.
First down, Patriots.
180. Mike's 47. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Patch it. Great.
They run the draw play. This is White. Now White lost the football, but I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
You got nothing. Mike's 57. 57's right. Focus, defense, focus.
Now Minshew. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
61, matchbox lights.
Here's Minshew. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shift! Watch the shift! General West, get it!
Again, Minshew looking to throw. Connection made with Chenault. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
58, right over there.
On 2nd down now, it's Mack. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
25, Marlon Mack.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. He can't hang.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Marlon in on the stop. It was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Strip that ball. And 58 is a Mike. Let's go, defense.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. He'll drop to throw.
Come on.
That is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
For a Jaguar.
23 yards, the final tally.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
3 bud. 58, boys, 58. 58, Mike.
We got 6-6. Pull it high. Let's go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down.
Complete to Marvin Jones.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
End of the first quarter with no score.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Watch 54. It's a party now. It's a party now. Mike's 5-4, Mike.
Looking to run with Mack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal.
On the set.
21, Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Woo! Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check.
They'll look to throw. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marlon Mack with touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Makes the score Jaguars 7. Patriots nothing.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. You're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come over with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton looking deep for his tight end Ertz. And that'll be incomplete. Newton took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Newton. This is White on the screen. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Here I come again.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. They'll find Everett there, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Granted, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is going to have a Jags first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the
So
49
into Pat's
yard
territory
line.
now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Mack. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news?
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
All day, dog. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic. He's tired of me.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He'll look to throw. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. It was the veteran Devin McCourty who got a hand in there to break that one up.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Watch the screen. Hey, check my gun.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Able to complete this to Shenault.
That's good.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58. 58, right there. 2.
Now back to throw. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Good track. 58. Recon, 132 fighter. All you get is a headache.
They'll run it with Mack. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Second and goal from the 1.
I know you ain't got it. Hey, watch that.
Again, it'll be Mack. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll try and run. Here's Mack. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on from the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Lambo will put this one through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive.
Now a hit and a loose football. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now on 2nd and 13, Minshew. And Jones has it over the middle. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball down the field. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your steps.
Mike 54. Army.
Now Mack. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And the Patriots have it. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out of practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Going deep here for Adelman. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Newton on third down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
To Julian Edelman.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
It's second down and 10.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again. Newton. And complete to Zach Ertz. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Stay at home. Gun. 4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic.
I smell fear in that offense.
Again, Newton.
Watch the sled.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. He was looking for Watkins that time, and now it's second down.
Second and 10.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
47's the mic. 47.
Throwing again. Newton. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. It's third down and 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Throwing again is Newton. He completes it right side to White. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Patriots nothing. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Newton. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. .43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive, and so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Mack. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Any team that runs the toss, that runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
Ready? 15 line. 15 line.
Watch the run. Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Check Mike 21. Let's go now.
Throwing again on second down. Minshew, he completes this one to Mack. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 23. A good pickup there at 22.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Minshew, 1st and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
You ain't got nothing.
58 to Mike. 58. 58 to Mike. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Charlie.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
He don't know no better. Speed Griffin.
Now Minshew. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Cool.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it there? Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run. It's Miller. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Check my 47.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
From his goal line here, Newton. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
At the 37-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
They'll try the air now with Newton. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Slant route, caught by Edelman. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Sammy Watkins.
Sammy Watkins,
New England.
his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Jaguars 10, Patriots 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
You don't want it. Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
7-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
They'll run with Mack. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Ball carrier.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check. Christian, travel. 6 guys. Check 6.
They go right back to Mack. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Come on. 58, right around.
They go play action here on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Laviska Chenault, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
It's good to make it 17-7.
Good. Makes the score Jaguars 17, Patriots 7.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it. This is Michel. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
And it's Michel once again. And a good burst there. Gets him 7 up to midfield.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
That's out to the left and complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of a yard. First down.
On first down, it's Newton. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Patriot first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, here I come. Here I come.
To throw is Newton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First down, New England.
Check three.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. So that'll back them up 5.
Great. Too low, bang. Hey, switch gears. Whip. Watch the whip.
Now a carry for White. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
Check 9.
They keep it on the ground. White again. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
James White.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And they will run it with Michel. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
Touchdown, New England.
Sony Michel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots are back within a score. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Jaguars 17. Patriots
Bailey
14.
now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
Get the ball. Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Defense wins championships, baby. 54 is Mike. 54. General West. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On 2nd down, here's a running back. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. I think that's Mack who's still down. Yeah, it is. Mack apparently shaken up there. We'll check on his status when we get back. The Jaguars on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Minshew. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. It'll be just an 18-yard punt, and the Patriots take over.
At their own
they are in the 4th and Buffalo. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Newton. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. And Watkins, you see him there, still down and slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. New England on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really with the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go with Thompson again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
58's the mic. 58.
Minshew sets to throw. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Everyone's got 4 down.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And some room to work. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Thompson. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
Go now. 70, Indy. Coming. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Blue draw Corkers. Time to go, night. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Slam. Shoot.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
The tackle made.
The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Hey, pick it up, defense. Go.
Looking to throw it. Minshew to Thompson on the screen. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The kick by Lambeau is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
All good. Both sides. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Check safety. Check 43. 20.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, let's get there. 47, Mike, 47. Get that quarterback, D-Line. Get that quarterback.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
He's back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
47, Mike, 47. We ain't giving up nothing with that. 7's the Mike. 47's great. Here we go. Watch the pass.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
58 for Mike. 58 for Mike. Hey, tight.
And they take a knee.
Ready. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I'm on. Get it.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Minshew down to a knee, victory formation, and that should be just about it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Jaguars, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire...
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, is on scope. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, is on scope. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Running it back, never cap, out of the draft, watching me ball. As soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them out, breaking them out, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them.